The thing that I noticed with tuning element initially right off the bat was I would usually have some discomfort in my knees when I would walk upstairs. And once wearing tuning element, I would notice that I didn't have any discomfort while walking upstairs. And the funny thing was, I could test that. I could take off my tuning element necklace and then walk up the stairs, and I would feel, soreness and a little bit of agitation in my knees, where again, I could put my necklace on and walk upstairs and not have that. Some of the things are more subtle that it took me a long time to really notice. And one of the things that blew my mind about tuning element that I never expected was the fact that I'm deathly allergic to poison oak, poison ivy, poison sumac, those different types of things. So much so that I've actually gotten it on a hot day being downwind from a patch of poison ivy. And so when I get it, it spreads up and down my arms. And it usually takes anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks to completely get rid of it. I've had to go to get steroid treatments in the ER before when I've had bouts with poison ivy. I try to avoid it like the plague. And I've tried all the over-the-counter soaps and scrubs and different types of things. And so what blew me away was I got poison ivy from doing some yard work, not thinking I was near any of it, but it only caused one small blister in the area where my skin touched it and came in contact with it, and it never spread, and it was gone probably in about 2 days, if that. And which is completely different than I've ever experienced with this. And so for me, that's probably the most dramatic result is I don't get poison ivy allergic reactions like I would used to. Of course, I'll get like a small blister, but I can never stop it from spreading from a small blister where in first contact, I mean, it would take over a good portion of my leg and then later create scarring. So that was probably the biggest thing that was a total surprise. Never thought it would be even possible to function better and have my body work better around poison ivy. So that was just a mind blower for me because I've never read anything about the tuning element helping with allergies or anything like that. So those were my tuning element experiences. And of course, I noticed I do better through the winters and different times as far as catch less colds that I see myself and also my kids. And it was funny because one year I noticed, the kids that weren't wearing their tuning element that I had bought for them, they were the ones that were getting colds a little bit more. So I just thought that was interesting. And that's the funny thing about tuning element. A lot of people, talk about it for, getting relief of some sort. But when you talk to people, you notice that they come across over time with other things that are improved or other things that they're noticing that they weren't looking for that has gotten better.